All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Tuesday's live stream. And oh, thank you guys for 4 likes. We just started, but I guess 4 likes is great to have right before we begin. Hey, what's up, Hugo? What's up? Nice to see you here. Right, guys, so as usual, if you guys are enjoying these live streams, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. And of course, if you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell right on top of that subscription subscribe button is what I'm trying to say. All right, so so I kind of want to go over a lot of things that has happened so far this week since, well, last week and also yesterday. So first of all, I want to go over the markets and what I was clearly looking at and noticing since last week and also last month. So first of all, I want to go over the fact that the markets have been seeing really low volume. I mean, today was a daily volume of 33 million compared to the declining average daily volume of 55 million. And the volatility in the markets continue to drop as the VIX, or the volatility index of the S&P 500, has hit a low that we have not yet seen. Well, we haven't seen since December of 2023. So with the fact that the markets continue to basically move sideways for the past 5 days, including today, that clearly told us that there is this divergence with the markets and the individual names that make up the markets. And I clearly stated this fact when I noticed it last month, mid to late last month. And thankfully, we were able to use that type of observation to our benefit, because this week we really focused on the absolutely grade A technical chart setups that I revealed to my CFO Swinger Watch newsletter report members on Sunday night. And again, if you guys aren't following my Instagram or my Twitter, make sure you guys do. It's at chartsfocus1. Again, at chartsfocus1. It's spelled exactly the same as the YouTube channel here, so make sure you guys follow me on those different social media platforms. So as I've I've posted quite a lot today on Instagram, but these individual names that we've been looking at, we are 3 for 3 now, because all 3 swing trading ideas have broken out. So first of all, I want to take a look at FSLR. So this is our #1 swing trade idea for this week. And today we saw an incredible breakout over 199. And the chart is exactly the same way that I've shown to my members on Sunday. I have not touched anything here, and this is my entire analysis that I given to my readers and private CFO Discord members as well. And this one was able to break out today with really good volume and really good bidding of the price as buyers flooded into this name, and we created a huge bullish candlestick, which resulted in this name being up over 8% at the end of the day. And so FSLR was a typical textbook uptrend where we had a nice impulse run up, nice pullback with consolidation, very low volume consolidation, and then another impulse move up, and then another low volume pullback and consolidation. And then today we got that third and most likely final impulse move up higher, which can continue into tomorrow. And I truly believe that we can see a continuation of this breakout into tomorrow, because the fact that we've had such a very bullish daily candlestick. I mean, this is a typical bullish candlestick, a completely full body bullish candlestick with the open at 197.71 with the low at 197.64. So there isn't much of a difference between the low and the open, including the highs and the closing price as well, right? So when the high and close are both similar and very, very close, difference of only a few cents, that tells you that we are looking at a very bullish candlestick. It doesn't really matter what time frame you guys are in. So with FSLR here, with such a bullish candlestick, with a very wide bodied candlestick, it seems like this is good to continue tomorrow, especially after it hit our profit target of 211.50, and it should be good to continue tomorrow into the second profit target of 218.50. All right, so FSLR 1 out of 3 from this week's newsletter report. Okay, and then second we have Mara. So Mara, I know you guys saw this yesterday as well, for the people who are just following me on Instagram or Twitter, but Mara, or just on YouTube as well, this one had a great breakout over 20, and this was the these were the entry points that I gave to my members on Sunday night. And again, this entire daily time frame has not been altered or changed in any way since Sunday. It's still the same, and so Mara, I still believe, has a chance to continue higher by the end of the week and even into the end of quarter 2. And I get into all the details as to the reason why I think that for Mara in the actual newsletter report. So make sure you guys DM me on Instagram by, if you guys want to join. And again, if you guys haven't watched my Instagram story yet, my most recent Instagram story, I am providing 3 discounted slots to the CFO Swinger Watch newsletter report and the private CFO Discord community. All you guys need to do is is DM me on Instagram at chartfocus1, and I will provide you guys the details and the discount, and you guys will be in with that discounted slot. And again, just 3 discounted slots, okay, for the night. So make sure you guys join. It's a first time, it's usually what I tend to do is I try to be a little bit lenient, but since these are exclusive deals to join us, it's gonna be a first time first serve deal only. Okay, first come. I am brain farting tonight, guys. So again, it's been such a crazy day today. I mean, everything was just going off with all of our individual trades. I mean, it was truly a day to be looking at individual names rather than taking a gander at the markets. So Mara, this is the second trade idea from the CFO Swinger Watch newsletter, and it's something that, again, you guys should be looking for tomorrow, because again, just like FSLR, MARA should continue to break out to the upside. Okay, and then for the third one, all right, it was Tesla. All right, Tesla here. So Tesla looked really good. Now I have actually altered this one in the fact that I have actually taken out the inverted head and shoulders chart pattern that I've drawn for my members and the readers on Sunday. But let me just quickly give you guys the brief overview. God, I can't even talk today too. So this is kind of what I showed to my readers, and what we had here was a pretty textbook inverted head and shoulders chart pattern, even though it kind of looked weird, but it had a nice neckline resistance level at 180. Okay, and it's highlighted by this level here, this horizontal resistance level. And so we're able to grab an entry point early yesterday during this small low volume pullback day, and we're able to hold through, and today we got that nice breakout with huge volume. So again, these breakouts are all backed up by volume. That's very, very important, okay? Because that's telling us that yes, this is indeed a confirmed move to the upside. It's a confirmed breakout to the upside. And so, obviously, if today we saw all of these breakouts that we saw this entire week from Monday to Tuesday today, and we did not see any type of large volumes across all of these 3 names, that would be weird, right? That's something that you guys should be noticing, that breakouts need to be associated with big volume. If it's not, then something is off. Okay, something completely, random is going on that we can't see with our own eyes. Because again, if we see, if we did see a large breakout to the upside today and we saw low volume, that's weird, right? That's something to note, right? Take note of, and just basically ask yourself, why did we have very low volume compared to the very nice big price ranged day that led into a nice breakout over this 180 resistance level. But we did not get that for all three names, right? Instead, we got very, very textbook breakouts that were associated with big volume. Okay. All right. So hey, here you go. Yeah, it was a banger week. I mean, again, it's kind of imperative that you guys understand that it's really important to know what you're looking at, right? And that's the reason why the CFO Swinger Watch newsletter report is here for you guys, right? It's here for you to read up in about 10 to 15 minutes of hours of research that I've done, right? To be looking through the markets, meticulously looking through and scanning through chart patterns that look great for the upcoming trading week, and just overall giving you guys some really solid game plans that you guys can execute on your own, because again, all the analysis is done for you. The fundamental, the technical analysis, everything is done for you. So again, if you guys want to join the CFO Swinger Watch newsletter and the private CFO Discord, okay, you guys should DM me on Instagram at ChartsFocus1, because I'm only allowing 3 discounted slots, and it's gonna be a first come, first served basis. All right? Hopefully I made myself very, very clear tonight during this live stream and also in my Instagram story. Okay, so again, Tesla looks very interesting today because again, fortunately, our technicals aligned with some news that we had for Tesla. And I believe today, okay, so if you take a look at Tesla, okay, PepsiCo, all right, is looking to expand its EV unit, okay, and it's looking to add Tesla vehicles to its electric fleet, right? And I believe those are the big 16-wheeler trucks. So that was a pretty big news, and it's been one of the rare bullish news that Tesla got over the past year or so. And so a lot of bulls came in, a lot of long-term buyers came in as well, especially during this entire dip. And obviously this basing chart pattern that we got with this inverted head and shoulders chart pattern. And we were fortunate enough to be looking at it from a technical standpoint, but then luck came in on our side, and we saw this nice catalyst coming in today, this nice bullish news coming in to help out with the breakout over 180. And in fact, if we take a look at the 15-minute time frame, okay, this is, well, let me actually make it a little bit closer here for you guys. So right over here, these two candlesticks, guys, these two 15-minute candlesticks literally give you the moment when this news came in, and the price reacted by breaking over 180 and continuously making higher highs and higher lows. And so with the half position left now for Tesla, I am going to expect it to continue to hit all the profit targets that I mentioned and written in my CFO Swinger Watch newsletter report for this week. And eventually, maximum for our price targets, I would want to see Tesla hitting 200. This is the forsaken psychological whole number level that Tesla bulls have been aiming for ever since we saw this very nice impulse move up, where we saw very large 2 gap ups. Right, these are huge holes here that we initially, well, the most recent one has been completely filled. But what I like about the fact that about this gap fill is that we saw pretty much very low volume, right? And usually when we do see gaps being filled, we tend to see very large volume, as we see a lot of selling coming from the buyers who are exiting their positions, or we start to see a lot of these sellers starting to come back, a lot of shorts coming back to try to push the price lower. But instead, we got very low volume, and we got some sideways price action to really consolidate this very large gap out that we had between April 26th to April 29th. All right, so Tesla definitely is looking to be a name that will be a continuous winner for the end of the week, right? All the way up into the end of the week, and possibly into the end of quarter 2 as well, since we are into mid to late. Well, we are kind of at the end of. Yeah, we are at the end of end of the month here of May. So I'm having quite a lot of brain farts tonight, guys. So again, I have a lot of things on my mind. So you know, tomorrow I truly believe Tesla can become a pretty good. Oh, let's make sure we skip this this ad here. There we go. Perfect. So for Tesla tomorrow, I really expected to see some sort of a red to green move. So we might end up opening up with a small gap down, a very, very minute and very teeny tiny gap down, maybe back down to 185. That was a previous level of resistance as well on the daily time frame. Okay, you guys can clearly see that right over here, and maybe hit a low of around 184.50, and then pivot and then break all the way up into and drive all the way up into the previous high of the day, which is today's high, since we are still here on Tuesday, and then potentially continue up higher by breaking over 186.88 and heading into the 190s, right? So the 190s is the next hurdle that we need to get past. And then ultimately, I would want to see a retest of 198.50, which is the next daily level of resistance. And also, it is the place of the previous pivot high point, okay, which is standing right here at 198.87. All right, so if we can retest this, then there is a chance that we can hit 200 as well, and we can make a higher high compared to this previous pivot high point. Does that make sense, guys? Right, so Tesla, it's just starting, right? Today is just the first initial day of this breakout. Okay, so you guys aren't late to anything. You guys don't have to have a lot of FOMO going into this name. I mean, even if you guys don't get in by the end of the week, I mean, I don't know why you guys wouldn't, but this one, I believe, still has a lot of room left to stage a complete reversal back to the upside. And especially for Tesla, I think we can have a banger of a week and a month, and eventually maybe even the quarter, and maybe into the first few weeks of quarter 3 as well. And this all depends on how Tesla performs, obviously, by the end of the week, month, quarter, and obviously into the first few weeks of quarter 3. All right. Again, guys, just as a reminder, last reminder here, I am allowing 3 discounted slots or spots, whatever term that you guys like to use, for the CFO Swinger Watch newsletter report, and access to the private CFO Discord as well. So make sure you guys DM me on Instagram, or if you guys follow me on Instagram, just swipe up on my story where I mentioned this and just DM me, right? And you guys will be getting all the details and all the discounts that I will be giving. Okay, so again, it's a first come, first serve basis only, and I'll be providing this for you guys every single live stream, right? From Tuesday to Thursday, right? Tuesdays and Thursdays is what I'm trying to say, right? Because if you guys are new here, I only do my public live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Tuesdays, and then 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays. Okay? All right, so the next one that I want to look at is URA, so uranium. So uranium was also another one of those examples or instances where our technicals pretty much aligned with a really good bullish catalyst. And I believe uranium had an amazing bullish news coming out that catapulted the prices for uranium over this multi-year level of 31.50. If you guys haven't watched my uranium live stream from last week or any of my videos that mention uranium or even just on my Instagram stories, I mentioned this 31.50 level quite a few times. So hopefully I don't have to repeat myself and go over this level again. But to kind of simplify things, at 31.50 multi-year level, we broke out and also broke out at this nice rounding base or rounding bottom. But again, since we are in an uptrend, okay, this is a rounding base, and ultimately at the right hand corner of this rounding base, we got a nice small flag here on the daily time frame, this micro flag that's a part of this macro rounding base, and eventually we broke over 31.50 and catapulted up higher and higher and higher. And currently we're still in this position. There's no reason to sell yet. So again, Euro, amazing swing trade so far. Okay, and this one was alerted last week. All right, so yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, I really want to go over the 3 swing trades that I posted in the newsletter for this week for my members and readers, and just to kind of give you guys an insight as to what you guys can expect once you guys become a reader, and obviously once you guys receive the CFO Swinger Watch newsletter report every single week. Okay, so again, since I just started this today, make sure you guys DM me on Instagram at ChartsFocus1 to receive that discounted slot. Again, it's only 3 discounted slots, so make sure you guys DM me because it is a first come, first serve basis. Right, again, it's on a first come, first serve basis. All right. All right, so I just kind of want to quickly finish this live stream off by mentioning that tomorrow is the FOMC Fed minutes, and it's just an overall detailed report as to what they discussed in the most recent FOMC meeting, which was about 3 weeks ago. And again, if you guys don't know the dates, I believe they, no, I do know, not believe, I do know that they held FOMC meetings on April 29th through, April 29th. Jesus, guys, I'm really just all over the place today. April 30th through May 1st, okay? So that was the 3rd official FOMC meeting that we had for this year, this fiscal year of 2024. And so tomorrow will be interesting because again, VIX has been absolutely crushed to the downside, and again, we have not seen these lows since December of 2023. And on top of that, today we had, I believe, let's make sure I get the numbers right, we had 184 new highs and 33 new lows today, even if the markets were really pretty much in a tight range for the past 5 trading days. So what does that tell you guys? Again, you guys need to be focusing on individual names. And again, just as a reminder, I told all of my members this last month. I told them exactly this. Let me actually go over the actual message in the Discord. Okay. So I clearly said that I'm seeing a divergence here again with indices not advancing much when individuals are making moves today. And I said this on April 29th, right? And basically, this week and last week was pretty much confirming what I was observing with the markets and the individual tickers that make up the markets. And so again, even just the data today with the new highs, with 184 tickers hitting new highs and only 33 tickers hitting new lows, clearly tells you that the market has completely diverged from all of its individual names. And that's the reason why we were able to be so successful last week and this week early on with all of our 3 swing trade ideas breaking out to the upside. All right, so again, let me go over that. FSLR, huge breakout, up over 8% today, backed up with great volume and should continue to move up higher until we hit our next profit target of 218.50 and possibly even reaching the previous all-time high levels. Okay, and then secondly, we have Mara. Okay, so Mara should also continue to move to the upside and break out over this daily resistance level, which was our first profit target of 22.50 and eventually hit 24.50. All right, but I have also explained to my readers and my private members that Mara should be held until at least minimum the end of Q2. And I gave everyone the reasons why in the newsletter. So make sure you guys join by obviously using the discounted slots. Right? I have really just repeated myself tonight on those discounted slots, those 3 discounted slots that I'm starting every single live stream. So make sure you guys DM me on Instagram by either swiping up on my recent story or just simply by DMing me. And you guys will get all the full details on the discount, and you guys will become members and readers by tonight. And you guys can actually gain access to the entire newsletter that is sent out this week once you guys are in. Okay, so and last but not least, Tesla, right? Tesla again should have more legs to run up to the upside and continue to hit all the profit targets that I have written and mentioned in this week's newsletter. All right, so that is it for tonight, guys. I'm going to end it early. I am brain farting too much. I have a lot of ideas and a lot of information in my head that I need to tell my members in the private CFO Discord by tonight before the day is over. So I will end this one a little bit early, but again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you guys so much for the just the overall support. I mean, again, you know, you guys have been really great with the support for my family as well. I know a lot of you guys sent some really heartfelt and sweet messages in light of what's happened with my grandmother as well too. So again, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Again, I really truly appreciate you guys always showing your utmost support by just engaging with my content and just commenting on, you know, just all the positive things that may have impacted you guys just from my videos or just from my, you know, maybe my social media posts or my story posts, whatever it may be. You know, you guys have always shown the utmost and positive support. So continue sending those vibes my way. And yeah, I'll just continue to provide you guys with really great, insightful, and most importantly, applicable information that you guys can actually execute on as well with your own trading. All right, and last but not least, I will say it one last time. Every single live stream, I will be doing giving you guys 3 discounted slots that you guys can get, and it will be only on a first come, first serve basis. And you guys can grab this opportunity by DMing me on Instagram at chartsfocus1 or just swiping up on any of my stories on Instagram. Okay, it's as simple as that. All right, so good luck tomorrow, guys. I have a lot to talk about with my members in the private CFO Discord. So I'll see you guys on Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good luck tomorrow and good night.